Hello, hello, hello. I hope you are having an awesome day today on this Friday. It is the weekend. Yeah. Yes, honey. Yes. So I'm just going to give it a few moments to cycle through. Sip of my big cup of Ticino, my coffee alternative, better for your health and your stomach. Still gives you the same actual stimulation like caffeine without caffeine. So it tastes really good. I have my cinnamon essential oil and my Slim and Sassy essential oil by doTERRA. And what flavor is this? I think this is hazelnut almond milk creamer. But anyway, enough about my ramblings. Let's get started. I am Michi Renee with the Unicorn Tribe, and welcome to today's, you guessed it, Daily Dose of Business, where we talk about all things regarding your business. And so this week we have been talking about monetization. And I want to say I am so sorry I was not able to connect with you guys on yesterday. I spent yesterday dropping off my youngest two kids, they're twins, to their freshman dorm, moving them in. So it was a very emotional day for me yesterday. Those are my last of the Mohicans. So I'm feeling that empty nest syndrome. So that is why I was not on with you guys live yesterday. So drop a hashtag live if you are watching me live, and drop a hashtag replay if you are watching the replay. And so let's just recap a little bit about what we've talked about this week. We've talked about what monetization is, and that is simply a way to make money, or the action or process of earning revenue from an asset, skill, gift, or talent. Hey, DJ Prince. Hope you're having an amazing day. Welcome to the live today. Then we talked about how do you monetize, why you monetize, and then today we're going to talk about where and when you monetize. So if you have missed any of these daily dose of businesses this week, you can find them on YouTube, on my IG video series, or you can find them on Facebook. I am under the Unicorn Tribe, UNIKORNTRYBE, all across social media. So this is streaming currently right now to Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. So you have many ways to find and engage with my content. Okay, so let's get into it. So where do you monetize and when do you monetize? So when you monetize depends on you. Depends on the structure. If you have a 9 to 5, if you have a side hustle, if you have a skill, gift, talent, it just depends on what you're trying to monetize on. So some examples that I'm going to use today are not the only examples out there. These are the ones that come from my personal background. So many of you have heard me say that my experience for the last 20 years almost comes from HR and recruiting, and then more recently, project management. So those are the experiences that I'm going to come at you from, which is from a corporate background and running a side business. My coaching business, I was doing part-time until I left corporate America, and now I'm doing my business full-time 100%. So when do you monetize? So for me, as a recruiter, in corporate America, I could monetize anytime. I could offer consulting services for HR professionals. I could offer consulting services for recruiting, picking up contracts for small businesses who may not be able to afford human resource services or whatever. So I leveraged the skills that I had in my corporate job and was able to pick up um, contracts and side gigs and all those things and monetize off of the skills that I got through my corporate job. Um, Also, at different times in my life, I sold Avon. I was a doTERRA essential oils rep, which I still am. So I had other side things that I was doing that I was creating and monetizing off of as well. So not everything has to be some skill you have, a talent you have. You could be monetizing off of someone else's business or someone else's business platform. It just makes a difference on how you do those and where you do those. So the next part of the question about monetization is, where do you monetize? And it depends on what you're selling. Do you have a service? Is it a product? Whatever. So for products, maybe you have a Shopify store. Maybe you have a store set up connected with your Instagram. Maybe it's connected on Facebook. Maybe you're on eBay. Maybe you're on Amazon. If you're a creative and you make things, maybe you are monetizing those products on Etsy. Maybe if you're providing services, you can do so on Fiverr and Upwork and some of the other freelance platforms that you can use to monetize your skills, your gifts, your talents. And then maybe it's more hands-on. Like I've had someone say, well, I just braid or I just do hair. Well, you can monetize on braiding and doing hair. Offer a braid class, teach box braids one-on-one on the internet, make it a Zoom virtual training. There's many ways that you can think outside the box, take the skills that God has given you and expand them. You know, be fruitful and multiply. Yes, that talks about procreation, but it also talks about whatever you put your hands on can prosper, even in the smallest to mightiest ways. The smallest little thing can blow up to be something huge. So don't take and despise small beginnings because they always turn out to be something great. Drop in the chat box and tell me, how are you monetizing? Do you have a skill? Do you have a gift? Do you have a talent? Is there something you would like to monetize on? Drop it in the comments. Let me brainstorm with you and give you some ideas on how you can do that. Check my comments over here on Facebook. I know a lot of you that consume my content and watch my videos and things, you are at the start of a business, or you're trying to get going in a business, or you have an idea that you don't know how to expand upon. Well, I am here to help you. Currently, I have just recently launched my 7-day Boss Up Business Bootcamp. This is a 7-day e-course. And over the course of 7 days, each day, you're going to get a workbook with exercises and some things to move you along in developing your idea, taking your idea to the next level. And at the end of the 7 days, you will have a solid business idea to take the next steps with. So I will provide that in the show notes. So that has been our daily dose of business for today and this week, wrapping up our segment on monetization. So next week, we are going to be talking about mindset. And I know somebody's probably thinking, what does my mindset have to do with my business? A lot. Because what you're thinking or not thinking could be sabotaging your business in the background. You could be repelling your customers, clients with the thoughts that you are thinking. Thoughts become things. Words become things. Words are seeds. So if you are planting seeds of unbelief, of doubt, then that's what you're going to get back. So that's what we're going to be talking about next week. How to recognize when you are sabotaging yourself with mindset blocks and all those things right there. So I'm going to also put in the show notes a link to a free resource called 10 Tips to Overcoming Self-Sabotage. This will also help with mindset and some different things like that. So I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. Hope you have a great weekend, and I will see you back here on Monday. It's been a pleasure rocking with you today during this daily dose of business. 12 noon Central Standard Time, Monday through Friday. Thanks. Love you. Bye.